MotorWeek is made possible by TireRack.com, Hum by Verizon, RockAuto.com, State Farm, Autotempest.com, and WeatherTech.
So there you are, just cruising along, and you come across something interesting. Instead of just cruising by and taking a picture, why don't you stop and take a look? This feast for the eyes sits in Hyattsville, just minutes away from University of Maryland's College Park. We're bending, mending, and building inside the world of retired art conservator Clark Bedford.
Oh, I started making like assemblage sculpture and whatever many years ago. I've always made it. It's my favorite. Found object things. It's traditional cubist art forms, 100 years old, But in terms of doing an environment, the house, the cars, and all that, that's maybe started 20 years ago.
Demise, a 1984 Volvo 240 wagon known as an Industrial Revolution machine or steampunk. Debacle, a 1946 Chevy school bus. Imagine pulling up late for class in this bad boy. And the flagship of Bedford's 6-car fleet, an 88 Ford Econoline, Vanadoo. Many of the objects are sprayed with carburetor cleaner to give them a weathered look.
You can't have anything falling off, even a little thing. So they're either bolted to the body or bolted to something that's bolted to the body.
Springs, lampposts, and the occasional skull. Made up of things otherwise not valuable, the end result is meant to have substance. That's what assemblage is all about.
Most of the time, people are really happy to see it.
Checking my medical records? Yes, I'm up to date on my tetanus shot. His Cape Cod-style home, also known as the Vanadoo Art House, is decked out mainly in recycled metals. He finds rusty bits from the street, visits junkyards, thrift shops, and antique stores across the East Coast.
Everything you make, everything you put somewhere, you've chosen, and it's eccentric and it's extreme, but when I walk into it, it's kind of like enveloping, and I like that. I like to be in a place that I find comfortable.
Step inside and feel Clark's passion for objects from the late 18 and early 1900s. A period in art he's fond of, late Victorian and the start of modernism.
My wife and I both love it. It was actually a big selling point for our house. Sort of a lack of that sort of expression in the area.
Clark says our culture dictates that every one of our cars look identical. These mobile art galleries separate that and suggest that not conforming is okay.
I don't think of myself as a car person. My father certainly wasn't.
While admittedly not a mechanic either, he confessed his respect for rat rods and their atypical expression. Off for a spin we go. You can already see the people wondering what's coming down the road.
Yeah.
A 1995 Caprice wagon and his daily driver. It feels really nice. It's got It's got that classic drives like a boat on air feel.
Well,
Very
that's
nice.
good. That's pretty much what it is. It does have these cylinders in the rear springs to lift up the back because of all the extra stuff on it.
And good thing too, it felt heavy. Heavy metal.
A lot of times you'll get people say, "Oh, you really made my day." And I sort of think, oh, gee, that's great, but it's sort of too bad also because your day shouldn't be quite that limited.